Hi dears, welcome again to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make a continuous bias with your own custom fabric, any fabric of your choice and with any length you want, something that can be used to make the detailed design on this skirt. Okay, it has a lot of other applications as well. Now this is what the regular bias in the market looks like. It comes in a roll like this and in different colors, plain colors. Actually, I don't think I've seen patterned ones. Okay, and it comes in different colors, so that's yellow, black, red, cream that I have in stock. Now when we say a bias strip, it means this strip of fabric has been cut on the bias grain, and the bias grain is the most unstable grain in your fabric. So this means it can go around corners without it looking strained. You can use it to finish off your hemline, you can use it to finish off your neckline, your arm side, and create design details. Okay, first you get the fabric you're working on and cut out a square. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be cutting out a 14-inch square. You can go ahead and cut as much as you need and as much as your fabric permits. Now this is what I have. I'll go ahead and open it up and you can see it's a perfect square. When I measure the sides, I have 14 inches all around. I'll fold it along the bias grain like so to give me 2 equal parts. Then I'll go ahead and cut. So now you're going to pick the edge of one piece like so and overlap with the edge of the other one, just like I'm doing it now. Okay, so you have something like this V here, front side facing front side, and just go ahead and run a stitch with as little as 0.25 along this line. You should have something like this when you are done. You go ahead and iron. So this is the front and this is the back. Remember, you're joining with 0.25, very little, then iron your seam open like so. Now we'll just go ahead and mark the lines for our bias strip. You can make any width of bias you want. I'm making 2 inches for this tutorial, but you can make 1 inch, 2 inches, 5 inches, whatever width you want. It totally depends on what you're working on. So now each of this is 2 inches width. Okay, the last one is not up to, so I'll just go ahead and cut it off. Now we are going to flip over the edge of one side to the other edge, but we're not going to make them align very well. We're going to match the edge of one piece, which is this one, to the first line we made on the other one. Just watch what I am doing. So match it to the first line, the edge of one to the first line of the other, then go ahead and pin. So this will give you the other edge extending more than the other fabric, as you can see in the video. When you're done pinning, you should have excess on both ends. Then go ahead and join with 0.25. After joining, iron your seam line open like so. And here you can still see the excess on both ends. That's because of the way we joined, and that was on purpose. Now it's time to cut. Remember the lines we marked earlier, the faint yellow line you can see? We're going to cut through this line, okay? You can cut from any of these extended edges. Remember the edges that are extended on each of the side, you can cut from any one, okay? So just cut through the line. Go with the line and cut all the way. If you do it properly, the lines will keep running into each other. So you just keep cutting until you get to the end of the fabric. And that will be the other edge, okay? The other extended edge. So this is our bias strip, our 2 inches bias strip, okay? You can see it has a little stretch. Can you see that? And that's because it has been cut on the bias grain, and this is what enables it to go around corners without looking strained, okay? So go ahead and trim off the sharp points on each edge. So for the design on the skirt, you just need to fold your bias strip into 2, iron it, then mark the lines on your skirt where you want to sew your layers of bias strip, okay? When you've marked it, you just go ahead and run a stitch all along. Just keep sewing your bias on those lines, okay? But if you want to make the normal ones in the market, then you open it up, fold each of the sides, and iron again, okay? Like so. Fold each of the sides to meet with that center crease line that you already ironed. Then you iron properly. You can easily do this with your bias tape maker. It's also sold in tailoring stores as well, but in the absence of that, you can do it with your iron. So here I've ironed it just like the ones we find in the markets, okay? And this is what we have. I couldn't find my bias tape maker, so I just made do with my iron. So if you don't have a bias tape maker, you can still do this. You can use this the exact same way we use the ones you buy in the market, just that it is now with your chosen fabric, okay? And you can make it into any width of your choice. It could be 5 inches. You can use it as cape around your shoulder bodies. This is the ones we buy from the stores. It is a 1-inch bias. Now this method of making a bias strip is quite economical. It conserves fabric as well. Instead of using a fresh piece of fabric, you can just use the one you call scrap, something you wouldn't have ordinarily used for anything, to make a bias strip. Here I tried to measure the full length of the bias strip we got from this fabric, and it was total of 2 yards and 5.5 inches. And remember, the fabric we used was just a 14-inch square fabric. If you're to get this length of fabric from your normal fabric, this length of bias strip from a fabric, you're going to be cutting right in the middle of it, and it will typically ruin your fabric. Okay, so if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.